Morning everyone. Today under financial services subject we'll continue with the topic of factoring. Last class we have started the topic, okay, where we have seen the meaning of factoring, okay, and even we have discussed the functions of factoring. Okay, that means when you are going for the factoring, if you are arranging for the factoring services with someone, with some factoring institute, then what and all different functions they are going to provide, or what and all different services they are going to provide you. Okay, in today's class somewhere similar to your functions, okay, because I believe whatever is your function, okay, what you do, that only describe what is your advantage, okay, or what you do, that only describe your importance. Fine. So today in this class we will discuss advantages of factoring. Okay, so let's start. Very first I have taken the point immediate cash inflow. Okay, so if you remember the last class, okay, where we have seen that company or the business entity used to sell their bills receivables to the factor, and factor used to do the immediate payment but not the full payment, okay, not the full amount which is or not the full value of your bills receivable, but 75 to 80% of your total value of bills receivable which you have sold to them or which they have purchased from you. So liquid cash, definitely it will get available easily, okay, funds are released quickly and cash flow improves almost immediately, okay. And sometimes this liquid cash requirement used to force us or used to make us to use the factoring services. That is, it becomes the reason to enjoy the facility of factoring, okay. So that is your one benefit if you're going for the factoring, that you will have the immediate cash inflow, okay. Next we have attention towards business operations and growth, okay. So definitely even the business is going to sell their invoices, okay, sell their bills receivables to the factor, okay, where they don't have to actually go for the collection work, okay, where now business people or the manager, okay, they are not having that responsibility, they will not take that tension, they will get relaxed, okay, stress free, okay, from the task of collection. So whatever time, whatever the sources, okay, you have, that managers are going to use now to focus towards the production work, okay, towards the sales, okay, towards the better management for better development and improvement, okay. So your attention more towards your business operation, which will definitely lead you towards the growth, okay, because now you are stress free, okay, at least some portion, not the 100% you are stress free, but some percentage your stress got released, that you don't have to do the task of collection. So you are going to focus that some percent also towards your operations, okay. Next we'll check. Next is your speedy arrangement of finance, okay. Why we say speedy arrangement of finance? Just now we have seen that 75 to 80% you will get the finance, okay, quickly. At the same time, what happened, factors provide the funds more rapidly than your banking companies, okay. If we will go for the advances and will apply for the advances in the bank, okay, definitely they will take little bit time, and there will be application procedures, and we have to explain our need and requirement, we have to go for the some of the documentations, more documentations you can say. But in case of factoring, okay, less documentation, okay, and definitely factors will provide you funds quickly, okay. Definitely it is limited 70 to 80%, but you are going to get it quickly. Even if I am not wrong, in terms of banking advance also, for whatever you want the advance, for what project or for what purpose you want the advance, the bank is not going to give you the total stated value as advance. Bank also used to give you 80 to 85% only as a loan. Okay, that also after doing lots of documentation. But factors will go with the just a less minimum required documentation and give you the funds. Okay, so it will be a quick and fast. Then next we have evasion of bad debts. Okay, so there is a different types of factoring, okay, which we will check somewhere in the further classes. Okay, but for right now, just try to understand there is a one type of factoring which is known as without recourse factoring. Okay, and under this without recourse factoring, fine, bad debts arise, then the loss will be bared by your factor. Okay, like there will be, what to say, you have to manage the light and darker. Okay, so here if you have gone for the without recourse factoring, then you will not have to bear the bad debts. Okay, because that loss will be bared by the factor itself. But just keep in your mind, in such type of factoring, okay, factoring fees, okay, or discount will be more. It is not available for your all the buyers or the customers. Okay, then next we have sale not loan. Okay, so from the meaning itself we are checking that factor transaction is where factoring transaction is where factor is going to purchase your bills receivables, or you are going to sell your bills receivables, and for that sale you are going to have the cash. For that sale you are going to have the cash inflow. It's not at all a loan. Okay, it is just a transaction of sale, okay, for the business entity, and purchase for the factor, and factor is going to pay you the amount of that or the value of your bills receivable. Okay, and that will be their purchasing price. Fine, so it is just a sale. Okay, next is no requirement of collateral. So when we are saying it is just a sale, it's not a loan. In case of loan, what happens? In case of loan, we need to we need to keep some collateral property as a security. Okay, but as it is the factoring is not at all a loan, it is a sale, so definitely there is no requirement of collateral. Okay, the advance whatever that your 75 to 80%, okay, that is depending upon, or that is based on strength of account receivables and their credit healthiness. Okay, whoever were your customers, okay, to whom you have gone for the credit sales, okay, depend upon your those customers credit healthiness. Fine, factoring rate of discount will vary. Okay, or factoring cash inflow will vary. Collateral is not needed. Fine, then next, okay, simple to apply. Okay, actually application process simple than your other traditional form of lending. Okay, most of the company they have the solid customer base and don't have major problems. Okay, so they qualify immediately, and even the factoring services, who provide the factoring services, they also have the details or information related to customers. Okay, so definitely they can just check and decide, okay, as per their data is available, whether your customers are your customers credit worthiness is what limit, okay, or what is their historical records, and on that basis they'll just qualify. Okay, so application process is simple. Next we have customer analysis. Okay, so even in the functions also we have seen that factor provide you advisory services. Okay, factor provide you advisory services. So definitely factor is going to provide you advices because they have the enough data. Okay, because the further they have to bear with the collection task. Okay, and without the proper data or without the proper informations or without the proper analysis, definitely they will not qualify you or your customers for the factoring services. So they will have the data, and on that basis they will provide you also the information, okay, that with whom you should go for the credit sales. Okay, that is what is the credit strength of your customer, what should be the credit limit, what should be the credit time. Those things they will help you and they will advise you. They are able to analyze it because they are in the market for the same. Okay, so these are your some of the advantage of factoring. Okay, and in simpler term, if we want to go, okay, then we can say that even here no payment chasing also for the your what to say, that you don't have to chase that your customers, okay, for late payments. Okay, that do the payment because now you have sold your bills receivables to the factor will chase them. Okay, and factor will make sure that they are going to collect the cash, okay, from the debtors and reduce the risk of loss towards your business. Okay, and in like if we want to conclude it, then we can say factoring services helps you to improve your cash inflow. Okay, it add confidence. Okay, confidence that you will get your payment from the customers. It help you or it gives you a quick solutions for the working capital requirements. Okay, and it is flexible also. Fine, and as already we have seen, it is simple to apply and you don't have to take a tension about the collections. So these all are your advantage of factoring, and if you want to avail these advantage, you can also go for the factoring services. You can enjoy the factoring services. So for the day we have only this much. Okay, advantage of factoring. Fine, I'm trying to cover now small things. Okay, not in once too many things. So please kindly, actually no requirement of please, it's for your education, right? For your marks, your knowledge. Okay, so just kindly go for the video, try to learn. Okay, and if anything related to the subject you can ask me. So thank you, have a nice day for the day.